What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with the Thunder Dragon Chaos deck profile. Now, this deck is a lot similar to the one that was recently used by Andre Torres. I actually took his build and changed it up, and this is a 45 card main deck. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the main side extra, and then we're going to go over a couple of choices, a couple of tech choices that you might want to consider, as well as some of the combos. So, once again, let's go right into the deck. I play 3 Thunder Dragon Dark, 3 regular Thunder Dragon, 2 Thunder Dragon Roar, 2 Thunder Dragon Matrix, 1 Thunder Dragon Hawk, and then we're gonna run 1 Thunder Dragon Duo. So this is basically the main Thunder Dragon package that you run. Then we're also gonna run 3 Aloof Lupines. So there's another build. There's some builds I want to run. The other level 4 guy, I forgot his name, Battery Man Solar. I just think Lupine's much better. If you get a Lupine and a Thunder Dragon monster, you can just go right back into full combo. I think that's really important for this deck to establish at least, you know, a 2 summonable board that you can consistently do. So I really do like a Lupine a lot. I think it's definitely the better choice. Then we have 1 Chaos Summoning Beast and 1 Dark Beckoning Beast. I was recently playing 2 of this card, but I think like 1 Dark Beckoning Beast is definitely the better choice. Then we have we have 2 Chaos Creators. We have 2 Chaos Dragon Legionnaires, White Dragon Y-Buster, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, Artifact Sai, Chaos Betrayer, Red Eyes Black Dragon, as well as Dark Magician. So that's the main monster count in the deck. Up next, guys, we got the spells. We got 3 Triple Tactics Talents. If you notice, I'm not running realistically any hand traps in this deck, and that's because I feel like this deck is really good at breaking through boards, as well as when you go first wanting to establish your own board. So in the main deck, I don't run any hand traps. You can always choose to decide if you want to run other cards like Draw a Lockbird, Gamma, Infinite Pyramids, Ash, and they're great hand traps. But I just feel like with this kind of deck, I just want to break through what my opponent's going to set up and just create my own board right in front of their face as fast and efficiently as possible. So when I'm running things like 3 Triple Tactics Talents, I'm just trying to create my board, and whatever I do, I'm going to respond with Triple Tactics Talents and then continuing my combo. We also run 3 Allure of Darkness, 3 Chaos Space, 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates. Even though I want running each of the main deck searcher cards for this, I still think this card 3 is very important because you want to see it as fast as possible. We also run 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion, 1 Upstart, 1 Goldstark, 1 Harpy's Featherduster, and 1 Red Eyes Fusion. So once again, like I said, everything in this deck, everything spell-wise, monster-wise, is made to create combo and break boards. So for the side deck, I'll just go over real quickly. 1 Denko Sekka, 1 Red Reboot, 3 Twin Twisters. This could be Lightning Storms. I don't have it yet, so I'm waiting for that card to come in the mail. But right now, I'm just running 3 Twin Twisters, 3 Pseudo Polymerization, 3 Forbidden Droplet, 3 Nibiru, and then we also run 1 Starting Venom Fusion Dragon. So there's this one, and there's the other one, the Predator Plant guy, whatever his name is. I like the guy just because it's 2 dark monsters. That's it. It's that simple. Like, Nibiru is definitely a card you definitely want to side. Droplets is, once again, if you want to break your opponent's board and they're trying to establish combo, boom, Super Poly, self-explanatory. And yeah, I mean, your biggest problem with this deck is going to be control. And the more outs you have to control decks, with decks are playing heavy back row, the more better your situation is going to be. Then we're going to go into the extra deck. Okay. So for the extra deck, here's our Link 1s. We are on 1 Link Cross, 1 Salamangreat Amirage, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Relinquish Anima. That's all Link 1s. For our Link 2s, Nightmare Phoenix, Artifact Dagda, Predator Plant Verta Anaconda, IP Masquerena. For our Link 3s, Nightmare Unicorn, Curious. For our Link 4s, Boarsword, Borreload, and Appaloosa. By the way, in testing this deck out, Boarsword's 50-50. So you can run Boarsword or Access Code Talker. That's your choices, to be honest with you. They're both really good cards. I'm opting to play Boarsword, but I'm like 50-50 on which one to run. Appaloosa definitely comes up after testing it with this new version. Borreload's there because you want to take your opponent's Dragoon. You also play a Dragoon yourself, as well as 1 Thunder Dragon Titan. I'm testing out 1 Titan because I feel like you don't really necessarily go into the second Titan as much as you think you might do. But, you know, once again, I have to test it out. But this is basically the whole extra deck count. Alright, so let's talk about the combos, what this deck can do. This deck has a very simple combo right off the gate with 1 card. You're going to play Opening the Spirit Gates, and when you play Opening the Spirit Gates, you're going to search out... You're going to search out Dark Beckoning Beast. You're going to summon your Dark Beckoning Beast. And Dark Beckoning Beast is going to let you add Chaos Summoning Beast. Since you get extra normal summon, you summon Chaos Summoning Beast. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to go into a Link 1. So ideally, you want to go Link Karibo. Discard a card, special summon out Chaos Summoning Beast. And once you do that, you're gonna go into Relinquish Anima. By the way, Chaos Summoning Beast gets banished at this point. You got 3 dark monsters, and then from your 3 dark monsters, what you're going to do from there is go into a Curious. So get rid of these guys and go Curious. Basically, any other extender will get you into a Link 4, and in that case, you could probably consider going to Appaloosa if you want to. But yeah, what you're going to do is you want to go Curious. You're going to mill 3, and Curious is going to send 1 card to graveyard first before you mill 3. So normally you'll send Chaos Betrayer. Any light monster that's milled in the graveyard is going to help you bring out Chaos Betrayer. So Chaos Betrayer, you got Dark Summoning Beast over here. So we'll say we'll banish him. You bring out Chaos Betrayer, one banishing 1 light, 1 dark. These 2 go away, and then you go right into an Appaloosa for 2. Alright, that's the beginning part of a combo. That's all from 1 card. Now, obviously, there's other ways to go into like a bunch of Link 2s, and from Link 2s, there's cool, cute little tricks you do, being the fact that we have Link Rebo in Graveyard, so you turn your combos into different things. Like, I'll give you an example. So let's say you get 2 monsters on board after you make this Appaloosa. By the way, it's relatively easy to do that. What you want to do is go into Artifact Dagda, and then proc any card from Artifact Dagda. You're going to want to set Artifact Sai. So you set that bad boy down right there. And then what you want to do is you want to get rid of Artifact Dagda to go into a Link Cross, bring out 1 token, sack that token, and then bring out Link Reaper in Graveyard. And look what we have here. We just proc the Artifact Dagda. We'll get rid of these 2. And from here, you guys can choose to go into Predator Plant Verter Anaconda if you really want to. So that's basically the other combo. Alright, so we just cut the deck and put it into 8 piles, and then cut that again. And now we're doing a quick shuffle here on camera in front of you guys. As you can see, doing a quick shuffle. Cut in the middle. Okay, straighten it up. And then we're gonna cut in half and take top 5 cards and put on the bottom. So cut in half. Top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going on bottom. This pile's going on top. Alrighty. So we're gonna draw a hand and we're gonna try to do our full combo. Let's say in this instance we're gonna be going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is our hand of 5. First thing we want to do is go into opening up the Spirit Gates. And we're gonna look for Dark Beckoning Beast, and then we're going to normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, use his effect. We're going to add Chaos Summoning Beast, use the effect of Chaos Summoning, well, use the effect of Dark Beckoning Beast to allow us to have another normal summon. So we're going to summon our Chaos Summoning Beast. From there, we're going to go into Link Rebo. Move this down a little bit. There we go. So from here, we'll go into Link Rebo. From Link Rebo, we will discard a card. Let's see our hand, actually. You know, before we do that, we have a lure. We'll just play a lure real quickly. Allure for 2. Alright. We'll get rid of Aloof Lupine. We're just going to get rid of the Upstart. Draw another card. Okay, here's our hand. Okay, perfect. From this hand, what I want to do is, just so I can get the light in the grave as fast as possible, we will discard Thunder Dragon Hawk to special summon out Chaos Summoning Beast. From there, we'll get rid of Chaos Summoning Beast and go into Link Rebo. So once again, these are 3 cards on our hand. I'll put them right here to the side. And from here, what we're going to do is, well, Chaos Summoning Beast will banish. We're going to get rid of Link Rebo, Relinquish Anima, and Dark Beckoning Beast. And that's going to let us go right into a Curious. Curious effect's going to activate. And we're going to send Chaos Betrayer to the graveyard. So here's our graveyard. There's Chaos Betrayer. Give the deck a nice good cut again. Cut in half. Top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Chaos Betrayer is going to mill 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to bring out Chaos Betrayer by banishing Thunder Dragon Matrix and Thunder Dragon Dark. So, then we'll also proc their effects. So, Dark and Matrix. Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Matrix is going to let us add another Matrix, which would be great. We're going to need that later on, so let's go add it right now. Where's Matrix? By the way, I only play 2 of that card. I don't even think we need 3 of that card whatsoever. So here's Matrix. There we go. And then Thunder Dragon Dark, I mean, it really doesn't realistically matter as much. You know, for this instance, I think we will go ahead and get we'll go ahead and get another Thunder Dragon card. Where is it? The 2800. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get Thunder Dragon Duo, and that'll go back to our hand as well. Now, Curious and Chaos Betrayer is gonna go away to make us a Appaloosa for 2. So there's Appaloosa for 2. Okay. Now, from here we want to go into something that's going to allow us to go into a link 2. For that instance, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of Thunder Dragon Hawk, and we're going to go into our Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Now, before some of you guys might go, well, wait a minute, V, there's a good chance you didn't there's a good chance that you didn't use Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, that you hard drew it. I'm not gonna always be able to hard draw it. You have 3 chaos space. You're gonna get into this card is actually insanely easy. And to be honest with you, I wish I had chaos space than Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, because you also get the Netta card, which is insane. Okay, so now going back over here and looking at our current board state, what we're gonna do is we'll get rid of Dark Beckoning Beast and Curious, and then we'll bring out Thunder Dragon Duo, just to go into a link 2. I think that'd be the best. All right, from this point, we're gonna get rid of these 2. And how many Thunder Dragons we have, by the way? We have 1, 2. Yeah, we have more than enough. Perfect. All right. So from here, we're gonna go into Artifact Dagda. There you go. There's Artifact Dagda. We're gonna use the effect Black Dragon Collapse Serpent to add White Dragon Y Buster. So we're gonna add that to our hand. And Artifact Dagda. Artifact has an effect basically. If you activate an effect on your field, you can proc its effect to set an artifact side, basically. I mean, there's other things, but like that's all you really need to care to know about. Okay, so we're gonna activate Thunder Dragon Fusion to bring out Thunder Dragon Titan. So let's go do that. I'll put them all the way here. Doesn't really, yeah. I'll see if I can try to get all this to fit. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Thunder Dragon Hawk, Thunder Dragon Dark, and Thunder Dragon Matrix. So we'll get these 3 cards, put them back in the deck to bring out a Thunder Dragon Titan. We're also, by the way, when you activate this, you gotta proc this first. My mistake. So what you're gonna do is Thunder Dragon Fusion. You're gonna proc the Artifact Dagda to set side, and then you're gonna put everything away. That's actually really important. So we'll just, for sake of argument, we're just gonna set Artifact side. Sure. Now you still got more plays that you could easily do in this deck. So we have, let's see. We have an extender in the case of Chaos Dragon 11. You'll find out a lot when playing this deck. You also have White Dragon Y Buster, another extender. So you don't necessarily need to run into anything too soon. What I mean by that is you don't need to go into Predator Anaconda if you don't need to. In fact, you want to try to always see if you can go to in IP Masquerena before Predator Anaconda. And in this instance, you definitely can. But for the sake of argument, what we're gonna do right out the gate is we're gonna get rid of this Artifact Dagda to go into a Link Cross. So we'll do that right now. So we'll go into Link Cross. Link Cross is gonna make 1 token. You don't need to make 2. Just make 1 token with Link Cross. Get rid of that Link Cross token for Link Rebo. Then you get rid of Link Cross and the Link Rebo. You get rid of those 2, and then you go into Predator Anaconda. And once again, just you'll find yourself a lot of times. This will be the average combo. From here, you'll go into a Red Eyes Dragoon. But look at your hand. We have enough. We have 2 extenders, and I do. We have 2 extenders. We have a way to proc the Dragon Titan's effect, so he can destroy the artifact side that's set on our opponent's turn. So what we're gonna do now is banish 3 dark monsters. We don't really need Link Rebo anymore. But okay. So we'll banish these 3 dark monsters: Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, Relinquish Anima, and Thunder Dragon Duo. Banish those 3 to bring out Chaos Dragon 11. Take a card out of opponent's hand. Then we'll just, do we have any other dark monsters? Yep. We'll banish Link Rebo, because like I said, we don't really need it anymore. We'll banish Link Rebo to bring out White Dragon Y Buster. Okay? So we took a card out of opponent's hand, and then we brought out White Dragon Y Buster, get rid of these 2, and then we'll go into IP Masquerena. So we'll put it like this. Okay? Perfect. Then we're going to activate Predator Anaconda by paying 2,000 light points. We're going to send Red Eyes Fusion, and Red Eyes Fusion is going to be sending the Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician to the graveyard. And from there, that's going to bring us... 1 second. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Now, unfortunately, we only have 1 card in hand. Normally, you'll have 2 cards in hand. You normally won't be able to go in IP Masquerena, depending on your hands, though. I'd rather have it like this, to be honest with you. From this point on, what we could do is, we could just pass our turn. We have an IP Masquerena that we could proc if we need to. Appaloosa with 2. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Thunder Dragon Titan, and Predator Anaconda. Normally, what I like to do is I like to wait for my opponent to play a card on board. So the minute they play a card on board, they can't activate infinite impermanence. And then what I'll do from there is I'll activate Thunder Dragon Matrix, targeting my Thunder Dragon Titan. Ask for a response. If they say no, then I'll proc Thunder Dragon Titan's effect. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna get rid of Artifact Side. Artifact Side is gonna activate in the graveyard, and then special summon out artifact side to the board, and then artifact side will lock opponent off from the extra deck. So what we have here is a Dragoon, Titan, an IP Masquerade we can proc, Apple Sewer 2, and they can't go in the extra deck. And that's basically the combo. Like I said, most of the times you really won't have the chance to go into IP Masquerade, but there are times you can. That's why I do just leave her here for the combo. But if we didn't go into her, we would have 2 more cards on our hands. That means 2 more cards in our hand for Dragoon, well, one negate for Dragoon, and then an extra card on our hand for the next following up turn. Not only that, we also have Thunder Dragon Fusion in Graveyard. So next time we go Thunder Dragon Fusion and start making plays. Let's not forget the fact that we cycled back in some where is she? We cycled in Thunder Dragon Hawk, we have Dragon Dark, we have a bunch of Thunder Dragon cards we can go back into. If you want to be even lazy and your opponent somehow does not get rid of Thunder Dragon Titan, you can get rid of Thunder Dragon Fusion, go for Thunder Dragon, and pop 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field by activating Thunder Dragon, chaining Thunder Dragon Titan's effect twice. So that's another thing that you can do with the deck. Anyway, I know it's a bit of a long-winded explanation, but like I said, this deck is really good at breaking boards. This deck's really good at creating really good boards turn 1. And yeah, I mean, try the deck out. Like I said, guys, there's different variations of the deck. I really do like playing the Dagda package because I feel like this deck can pop artifact side relatively easily, depending on what you draw, of course. But it's a really fun deck, and I definitely do enjoy it, and hopefully you guys do too. It's your boy V, and YuGiOh Paisanos. YuGiOh Paisanos, have a great day.